You are now tuned in to the Public Enemies, aka the Spark Foundation, aka Black DX, aka the Authors of Paid in Full, aka Undisputed Era Force Ones, aka the High Conics. OMG, yeah, P3, yeah. Let's see if you can keep up with the beat, yeah. Y'all know what that's from?
No.
It's Nelly?
Like, y'all know what that's from?
Nelly? Sounds like Nelly.
Y'all know what that's from? That, yeah. Let's see if you can keep up with the beat, yeah.
Sounds like that has like FYB or like one of them things in there. Did he say that? One of them FYB guys?
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a Taco Bell commercial. I ain't gonna hold you.
What? Mary J. Blige do that too?
Sick individual.
Mary J. Blige with the Burger King commercial. Crispy
Bro.
chicken, fresh
Straight out the gate. Like, bro, straight out the gate. Just like, yo, no preamble, no revving up. Just like, yo, straight.
What's in the new chicken wrap?
Well, you want to know what's in the new chicken wrap?
She said, what's in the new chicken wrap?
Just did it.
Drop that track. Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, big cheeses. Y'all don't
Yo, Rick Rock.
Out, bro. Y'all don't want me to act out, bro.
And I used to get that whenever I went there too.
That was your bag? That was your
Yeah.
bag? That was you? That was your wave?
Mary J. say
Like,
get
yo,
it.
She
All right.
said, get it. I got it.
I got it.
How it went.
You're right, Auntie. I will.
You guys are crazy. For you, I will. That's what it was.
Oh,
See.
God. Yo.
What?
Bro said, let's not forget the Jerry Rice Popeyes helmet. Oh, my
Listen.
God.
Listen, on the extras that's coming soon that y'all don't even know about, I have adamantly talked about not singing for chicken. All right, like we have
MC
come
Hammer?
a long way to just singing for chicken, black people. All right, we are doing the Tony Yayo and white girls' faces, and then making white people mad. You feel me?
That episode's definitely already out. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you know that.
Drop that track.
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses.
All right, I'm chilling. Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that, cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, twerkers. I don't be remembering this shit. I go by the name, oh my God, Graham. That's Ben. That's Jizzle. You know what I'm saying? What's up with y'all?
It's good. It's good.
Better than Ben because I'm still the champion. You feel me? Hey, listen, man. Shout out to me. You know what I'm saying? Hemi champion, aka you know what I'm saying? Hemi robbery.
Some sucker
And,
shit.
yeah. WrestleMania weekend was great. And yeah. I'm glad to see my brothers.
Yeah, me too, man. WrestleMania weekend was good. It's just everything that happened after that kind of got everything fuzzy. We'll get into that in the show.
No.
We can get into it now. I ain't got nothing to talk about.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like me winning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I won again. You know what I'm saying? On a loophole. Who cares?
The entire championship reign is based off a loophole.
Hey, listen. Hey, no, it's not. No, first, no. I got this belt because I literally ran you into the ground, Ben.
You got some nerve, my G.
You got a lot of chutzpah right now.
I don't even know what that
for
means.
you to get ran to the ground.
What's chutzpah?
You weren't even the champ.
White folks call it moxie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Spunk.
Hey, man, listen, man, you are not classless. All right? You are class full.
Classless.
First you are not classless. Hey, all right.
I got nothing for small package news outside of the fact that I just want to send love and light and a speedy recovery to Dante Martin. You know
Always.
Salute to the guys.
Yeah.
Of course, the injury took place at ROH Supercard of Honor this past Friday. The Canadian Destroyer spot, him and Penta tried to pull off. It didn't go so well, but salute to the guy. You feel me? Things happen out there, as they say. This ain't ballet, but
Facts.
another phrase for that because ballerinas be going crazy.
Yeah, man. You bounce back 10 times stronger.
But salute to St. Martin for sure.
Facts. And like I seen people on the timeline talking about, oh, well, you know, this is Tony Khan's fault. He going to let him do these spots, going to let these spots and everything like that. Look, man, you can fold your ankle clearly any type of way. We saw Shane McMahon do it. It don't matter if you taking the Canadian Destroyer or you just trying to do a leapfrog and run on the ropes or whatever. Things happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, things always happen everywhere, all the time. Like people that came out the shower and turned wrong and then felt the. Listen, man. Like how
that's old niggas though.
Hey, definitely doing a 450 spot. You know what I mean? Like just like one of the greatest. Like, come on, man. Like, yo, speedy recovery, man. Like, I hate to see. Like, man, I just hate to see people get hurt like that, man.
Hey, you know what else happened at Supercard of Honor?
Shoot.
We saw the official debut. You know what I'm saying? We saw him tonight, but you know what I'm saying? We got the announcement tonight. But if you was tapped in, you already knew. You feel me? If you knew, you know what I'm saying? But hey, Nigel McGuinness is all elite.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nigel McGuinness. Is he back in the ring?
I don't know about all that, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
TK for sure let cousin wrestle though.
Like, yo, he might let him wrestle, but yo, that man should not be touching no type of ring anytime soon. No canvas.
You see Shibata was just in the ring last week?
Huh?
You see Shibata was just you see Shibata was just in the ring last week?
Yo,
miracles can happen.
Yo,
but Edge came back,
bro. Nah,
I don't know if anything tops Shibata, bro.
Shibata, yo.
No, yeah, I watched that shit. I watched that and I was
didn't
like,
they had to like take man's brain out of his skull, you feel me, and put it back, cousin? You know what I'm saying? He out here like, yeah, let's get it. You feel me? Like,
man, as long as you put it back the right way, you good. You feel me?
That's mania.
That's why like, bro, so you tell me you never taken apart a VCR and had to put it back together? That's what they was doing with. That's what they was doing with my man.
That used to be my wave. That like little stereos and shit. You know what I'm saying?
They took his brain and blew on it like a Sega cartridge. Like put it back in there.
You know what was always the fun shit? What was always the fun shit? Like pulling like hella the tape out of like the little cassette player or the little cassette or the VCR shit, and then like putting it back like no, it still work. I got it.
I got my ass beat for that, bro.
Yeah, man.
You messed up Purple Rain or Cornbread Earl and Me, Ben. Ben messed up Cornbread Earl and Me. Got a whooping. Hey, listen, I'll take a whooping for Cornbread Earl and Me.
Nah, bro, I was bad as hell. I did that. My mom had some records. I was like, yo, these shits is frisbees, bro. Let's get it.
These are going against the wall.
And like she brings that up every time, like, yo, around Christmas, like, yo, I would put on that Christmas record, but we don't have it anymore because thanks to Ben, Christmas of 2002. And I'm like,
yup. 2-decade anniversary, Mom. You know what I'm saying? Give me a ring. Angel Reese.
All right, so y'all suck. Nigel McGuinness not only was at Supercard of Honor, not only was at Dynamite tonight, he also assisted Tony Khan in announcing All in London. That's Sunday, August 27th at Wembley Stadium.
But we there.
All right, bro.
My bad.
Yo.
So he's bringing back All In. 2 weeks later, they're going to do All Out. I kind of like that.
Yeah, why not? Why not, bud?
Yo.
Do it about what?
To throw some numbers out there, this is Wembley Stadium has a capacity of like 82,000 SummerSlam 92 holds the record with 78,927.
So you got to do 79.
I mean, you know they're not gonna do that, but
you ain't doing 79, but that was that's Hitman.
I mean,
you ain't doing 79, blood. Period.
Yo, if TNA could go, that's not even fair because TNA was doing numbers back then too. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Bro, you would have to have Forbidden Door, non-Forbidden Door, everything there to get 79 in there.
Nah, I believe in them.
What if they have somebody like this?
Well, I mean, that would help. That would definitely. I mean, that would definitely help your case. Yo,
just saying, his contract is supposedly up sometime this year. I don't know how soon.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
they over there wilding. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't blame them.
Hey, yo, man, shout out to Drew Galloway. I remember I was at an NXT show one time, and he was up there. He just came back, and I was in the crowd, and I just started yelling. I was like, yo, you look like Drew Galloway. Man, stop what he was doing. Looked down at me, and he was like, yo, you think so? And then went right back to what he was doing. I was like, bro, you're my man.
He's the epitome of the, like, get the, it kind of reminds me of Markel Fultz. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, taking number one, you know what I mean? And then, like, you have to fall down. Then you have to build yourself back up to be one of the best in the world. Like, he's one of the best in the world, period. Been one of the best in the world. And he earned that shit. So, yo, man, if that would definitely help with the all out, bruv.
Bro, I wouldn't mind seeing it. I mean, like, you might see some more people jumping ship because, you know, later on in the show, there's word on the street. So you got some people who want to jump.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Jay White is all elite.
Popped up, y'all. You feel me?
Bro. Yeah, Jay
What did you
White
think was
popped
gonna
up.
happen?
What about Jay White?
Yeah, like what did people think was gonna happen?
Like apparently he had been in yeah, definitely some.
Why would I do that?
Like, bro, that's what everybody was saying that for the longest they were like, yo, WWE seems like they said Jay White is leaning towards signing with WWE, that's where probably he was gonna land, you know, more so than AEW. But after the whole like this weekend and everything like that, I guess like no. It was like, yo, not guessing. Word was like, yo, he wasn't interested anymore. And we already see the confirmation that he wasn't interested anymore because he popped up here.
I wonder if this was already the plan, though, like a couple of weeks ago when Juice attacked Ricky Starks.
Thank you, Graham.
Like, I for sure thought it was when like the Bullet Club, like, when the Bullet Club thing hit the Tron, I was like, yo. I was like,
people
Jay
for
White.
sure was like Jay White. Yeah.
I was like, it's Jay White.
That's pretty. I think that was kind of like the collective reaction. It was like, oh shit, Jay White's gonna be here, and he's like, Juice Robinson.
But what? Why would I go anywhere else?
Bro.
Like, why would? But it's right here. Like, it's literally right here.
Hey, not for nothing, but Juice Robinson is like the Bo Dallas of AEW.
No, I'm not gonna do him like that.
Bruh, he be doing random stuff when he's around and just be like living off his girl, just doing random stuff.
No,
and I respect
like Papa Shango, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody just pop like the Booty Man. Like, we're gonna find a way to put him as something. You're gonna be Aldo Montoya today, all right? Like, he's like X-Pac. No, we're not gonna do Juice Robinson like that. He's still cool. Even though he tried to kill Kevin Owens this day.
Nah, bro. Nah, man running around calling himself Rock Hard. He ain't cool with me.
Oh yeah. Well, we got to fix that.
So I'm assuming they're gonna pass this Jay White feud off to, pass this Ricky Starks feud off to Jay White at some point.
No, Jay White got to fight Adam Cole off rip right now. Me and you.
Okay. MJF Day. He got the key to the city. You got something else to say about Jay White?
Nah, just go ahead.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I was gonna let you go.
Nah, bro. I honestly forgot what I was gonna say anyway. So yeah, key to the city.
This nigga MJF.
Pride of Long Island.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? With the proclamation, mom and pops, you feel me? Right there. Did the damn thing. I mean, you know, it's one of those moments, you know, you got to be there for each other. Family's important. Family's really important. This man came out there and did like a whole rendition to Pennies from Heaven.
Thanks.
And I mean, I
was here for it. It got me. I was here for it, bro. I was like, yo, I keep forgetting he can sing. Like when he did like the whole thing with Chris Jericho, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. This thing can sing. And then he did something else where he sang like briefly, and I was like, oh shit, that's right, he can sing. And then the night when he started singing, I was like, yeah, turn that shit up, bro. Turn that shit up.
Album? You on an album?
Hey, I didn't go that far. Maybe like a small, like, you know,
like a little EP.
Yeah, like little EP,
like
maybe something like that. Yeah.
Like a Logic style. Yo, Maxwell. Yo, Sweet Waters one dry, my G.
Nah, he want DJ Drama and MJF.
Nah.
Gangsta Grills.
Dracos and Dreidels.
Yo, Gangsta Grills are better than you?
That's a nasty word, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Dracos and Dreidels? Is that what you said?
I gotta chill.
Made you out of choppers.
Yeah, man. That was fact. Nah, go back to do I got a cold? Nah, I'm just not in the mood.
You feel me?
Like honestly, I'm tired, bro. Yeah, lower taxes, chance, ADD chance. It was great. MJF has learned a lot from Chris Jericho. You know what I'm saying? Like stretching out your run. Then you got to get in the ring, like having some type of semblance of entertaining segments to kind of carry you along.
Yeah.
It is working.
Yeah, Jericho been doing this since the 90s. So
yeah.
Stone Cold did the exact same thing. Like yeah. It's good. Like you could be a champion and like not have to wrestle. Like Shawn Michaels did the exact same thing to carry this entire Stone Cold run to even start because his back was hurting. So like I could pop in there and like just be entertaining. Like, bro, he had a whole list of rules with just like, yo, you got to kick a bum in the stomach. Mm-hmm. And then you have to give me $50 as soon as you see me if you're here.
Jungle Boy interrupted. Did the little cymbal clap and all that. You know what I'm saying? Man. Yeah, Jungle Man. Jack Perry.
Hey, man. Yo, fuck Jungle Boy. He was about to do an encore, man.
He was about to say,
bro, he was about to get out there and sing the whole Mary J. Blige chicken rap shit. Like, yo.
Crispy chicken.
Come on, bro. I wasn't ready, bro. I wasn't ready, bro.
I'm ready. I got you.
Thanks a lot, Jungle Boy.
Thanks a lot, Jackson.
Drop that track.
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses.
Y'all want the real one? Y'all want the real one? I'll play the real joint. I don't care.
You want to know what's in the chicken wrap?
That's how
happening at Burger King.
Welcome to Burger King.
Oh, what's in those new chicken snack wraps?
What's in the new chicken wraps?
Mary?
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses, French dressing wrap.
I couldn't stop it.
It was disgusting. When it first happened.
That white devil finish nothing that he has to say. I'm gonna tell you, I want to know what's in the chicken wrap too. I'm Mary J. Blige.
Bro,
that's crazy, bro.
But yeah, man, like the whole segment, I like stuff like that sometimes. So you don't need to cut like a full-fledged, like massive heel promo, get out there and talk shit to the audience every time. Like, and he was in his home city, so and every time, even if you're heel, you whatever city you're from, you still working babyface or whatever. So I was fine with it. You know, you need stuff like that to tie you over sometimes. A little sports entertainment shit.
Oh, you said it.
Yo, act up. You know what I'm saying? Act up when you get the key to the city.
Bro, what does the key to the city do? What can you do with the key to the city?
Nothing. There's no keyhole that's big enough for that key that you're giving me.
Bragging rights,
whatever.
So it's just
what? Who else on the block got a key to the city? Like real one, other than just saying it because you know what I'm saying? Like you got the best dope that week. Like relax, bro.
I know like 5 niggas that got fucking the key to the city. Like on accident.
Nah, bro.
This shit.
Nah, bro. I need some more power with that. The key to the city. If that shit don't do nothing, come on, man. What we doing?
Especially everything digital. Like what? Like give me a fob to the city now. Fob to the city.
Key fob.
You know.
I got the fob to the city.
Bro. Yo, and then right after that, what happened after that? Like I know that
Sammy Guevara and Commander had a crazy match.
And right after the match, Sammy Guevara. No, he's not. He's just walking like the in between. He's like, yo, basically like the thing that they say, like, yo, if you want to cheer me, you can cheer me. If you want to boo me, you can boo me. I'm not going anywhere. And I was just sitting there watching. So I was like, is this nigga threatening me?
Bro, like I would boo you so quick. Like, it's so easy.
He said, yo, y'all can't get rid of me. I'm not going anywhere. I was like, yo, that nigga, that's a threat.
You gonna need a Vince McMahon mustache to make me like you, Sammy. All right.
I was ready for the wrap it up music to hit, dog. I'm like,
wrap
how long
it up,
is he gonna talk, bro? Like, what are you doing out here?
Like, man's was saying a whole lot of nothing. Like when he had the little 4 Pillars promo in the ring with Darby and the rest of them, I was sitting there. I was like, yo, he can actually cut a decent promo. And then tonight when he was all by himself, I was like, yeah, it's still ass. It's like, yo, just go ahead and get this out of here. And yo, shout out to David Lavender. David Lavender said he sounded like he was gonna cry.
He always sounded like he was gonna cry.
That's how G Herbo be sounding when he be rapping. I'm like, bro, it sounds like he on the verge of tears every time.
Yeah, not 2013 G Herbo, all right, when he was Lil Herb, all right.
No, I remember like his last album he came out with. I was like, this nigga gonna cry
but
every track. I was like.
Y'all did the same thing to Chance the Rapper. You're not going to do this to G Herbo, all right? Listen, G Herbo a real one.
Nah. Chance the Rapper did that to Chance the Rapper. Let's get that straight. Nobody told this nigga to be doing this whack ass happy rap. I'm like, nigga, I don't want to get that. Get back on acid, bro.
Hey, yo, bro.
So why'd you do it?
Guevara is definitely Chance the Rapper of wrestling.
Nah.
I walked into that, but I don't care.
I'm asking Ben a question. So why'd you do it?
I walked into that, but I don't care.
I can't help that. I love my wife.
You know who else loves their wife? Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson loves his wife. Bryan Danielson loves his kids. Bryan Danielson loves Wheeler Yuta, even though he's, what does he say? Even though he's like stupid or he's a dipshit or something. Bryan Danielson loves Claudio. Bryan Danielson loves Jon Moxley. Bryan Danielson loves professional wrestling. This was an amazing promo. You know what this nigga said? This man came out here and was talking about what he said. He said, from what I've seen this week, we seem to be the only professional wrestlers in this company. Not only that, in America, what are they doing over there? What are they doing over there?
This man was cutting a promo during an entire beatdown. He was just in the back just yelling shit like DJ Drama, like, yo, we the only wrestlers out here. What they doing over there? I was like, yo.
He said,
get kicked in the face by Wheeler Yuta. Let's go.
He said, Hangman doesn't know about love. Kenny Omega doesn't know about love. He was leaning heavy into the, you know what I'm saying, the love and the family. And I'm like,
Nah.
You hinting at Kota Ibushi? Golden Lovers?
They're all EVPs, though. Like, all right.
You could tell he's definitely a father, and he's definitely given his speech before. Because my father's like the combos that my mother and my father gave me, it always came before I love you speech. It's like, yo, I love you so much. Getting a generational ass whooping, and that's exactly what happened.
This is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you.
Like, you a lie.
I ain't getting no whooping. When I got older, my mom definitely told me, it was like, yo, but I'll throw you out the house right now.
Damn, nigga, I kind of rather take an ass whooping than have to sleep on the street. That's just me.
No, man, she ain't gonna throw me at the house. You love me.
You guys are so lucky.
Daniel Bryan. Bryan Danielson.
This just sounds like just a trauma venting session right now.
Salute to Rio and Jamie Hayter. That match was fire.
Yo, man.
I really enjoyed that. And they had it early and they gave them time.
Hey, there's Riho. About time.
And Taz was on the commentary the whole time. Like, I like Taz, but sometimes, like, when he gets a point that he likes to, to get into and keep bringing it up, he does it the entire match. Like, this man was like, yo, Rio's 97 pounds and, like, 13 ounces. I'm like, bro, I get it. Like, 30 seconds after, he's saying the same shit. I was like, bro, I get it. Can we?
Yeah, but did you know that she's just short of 100 pounds? Just south? What did he say? He said just south of 100 pounds?
Like 97 is less than 100.
I was like, yo, man. Every time I be saying, like, yo, Taz, a white man, he be doing stuff that sound like your uncle, man. It sound like the uncle that be sitting at the table, just be repeating the same shit. Be like, okay, I get it, bro. I get it.
Hey, if you had 100 bottles of beer on the wall, you'd have more than Rio weighs.
You know what I'm saying? Like 100 bottles of beer. You take 3 of those away, you got 97 Rihos right there.
There you go,
bro. Yeah, the match was good. It was really good.
Let's talk about the main event.
Main event.
The best part about this show was not FTR winning the tag titles. I really don't care about that. You talking to the wrong person if you
come on, man, don't do that
for me.
Bro, that's the same thing. That's the same thing that Vince did to make them stay for a little bit, and they still left. So you know what I'm saying? They'll still leave y'all.
The Guns came out to mini men.
Bro, I was literally like in the kitchen, like wasn't paying attention to the entrance at all. I was like getting some last minute stuff together, and I heard mini men playing. I stopped what I was doing. I was like, damn, bro, I don't like these niggas. But I kind of like these niggas now.
Yo, now I like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Like, you ever see somebody that you don't like and they do something, you be like, all right.
That's kind of cool.
For sure. Respects. You do something, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Like a little head nod. Yeah. That was funny.
So the Guns not the Guns, but FTR is the second two-time AEW tag champs, because the Bucks won it twice, right?
It's a duh. You know what I'm saying?
My bad. I'm sorry, bro. No disrespect.
I'm not Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna book myself to win, big dog. Eventually, this is not happening here.
Come on, Ken. We know they see. We know they don't. Like, they blurred it out when they was playing it on TV, for obvious reasons. But I already know. I was like, yo, they singing that in their head too. And when they playing that backstage and they listen to that in the locker room, they definitely saying nigga.
I mean, if you feel like that's celebrate, do I look like I'm celebrating anything right now? Like, what the fuck? Covering the show. I enjoyed that part. I don't give a fuck about them. Talking about.
Yo, FTR putting the Clark Triple H
per se.
What do you mean?
It's about Curtis Jackson.
Yeah, they're probably blocked by the Guns anyway for the whole Austin Gunn saying the N-word thing. By the way, Ken, that was us. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, what?
Bro,
and that boy playing defense like Gary Payton the third.
Facts. Like, everybody was sending us pieces from whatever article, from whatever like website they're running it on. I was like, please don't send this to me. I don't want to be known as the gotcha nigga. I never want to be known as that.
Commander is crazy, dog. I just opened my phone and it's just nothing but highlights of him just going crazy. I had no idea who this man was at the beginning of this year, and I'm a fan. That's dope. But yeah, I got nothing else on AEW. Y'all care to comment on anything? All right, cool. What else? What's next? Question of the week, I guess. I don't know. Where we going? I'm probably not a good host this week, y'all. I'm sorry. All right, cool. Let's get it.
Many men got letter from me.
Here we Question of the week. Back again. Question of the week this week was, let me see. How would you book Cody Rhodes going forward after his loss to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? Yeah.
Trying to live, book me right.
Yeah, we saw what happened. We saw what happened on the Raw after Mania. Like, yo, Brock folded him up. Like, he folded him up like that. He folded him up like a single piece of bread peanut butter sandwich. He had that man like just in the worst way possible. I'm gonna read what y'all said because we want to know how would y'all book him going forward. Shout out to Silver Munchies 92. They said since they given him the post-Mania Brock challenge, have him go through Lesnar up until he challenges and wins against Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. Then turn him heel and have him destroy Roman after the match in Detroit. Okay.
What?
That
Cody
sucks.
don't want to. No, come on. You can't step over. I can't step on everything. Yeah, Cody ain't turning heel. If he wouldn't turn heel in AEW, I don't think he's gonna turn heel in WWE. Shout out to No Bad Noel. 2 words. Dark Cody. All right, man. It's problematic right there. Yeah, that was when he was laying in the That's when he was laying in the black hair dye. He looked like a dude from Lazy Town. Just like hair, just like
from Heroes.
When he had the black hair dye, he got into the Beijing and stuff Grandpa had on Rugrats.
Yo,
we had that
big facts.
My man Chucky Finster was like slick back. You feel me? I'm really him.
Nigga had to get into the sun to get his hair back, nigga.
It started breaking.
Let me read what else they said. They said Cody comes from the crowd next week and blindsides Lesnar with a chair. We get a last man standing match at Backlash. Cody just barely wins. Yeah, I don't think Lesnar's gonna be at Raw next week.
Wait. Is that basically the John Cena Brock Lesnar match?
That's what I feel this whole rivalry is going. I feel like that's like the build for Cody after this because he literally was like the same thing. Like he called his shot a year in advance, finally gets the match, loses, comes out the next like night on Monday Night Raw, gets his ass beat by Brock Lesnar. It's like now you have to challenge Brock. It just feels like they're giving us like 2012 John Cena's redemption run with like on the way to WrestleMania 29. I'm like
Cody ain't winning in Puerto Rico.
I'll throw you one. No, I mean he is Cuban. But I mean that's not Cuba. I get it, but still
exactly what I said.
But Ryan Satin, when he interviewed Cody a couple of weeks ago, Cody said that leading up to his return, he's been watching a lot of Rocky movies, the entire series, to kind of get him into the right mindset. Do you think that this is like a Rocky redemption story next year? WrestleMania being in Philly. Hey, give Cody a statue right outside the new Titan Towers. Do it.
The Endeavor Island.
Ooh, that's kind of fire.
Chill.
Yo, Reggie Bullock got an island. So if Reggie Bullock got an island, Endeavor can have an island right now.
All right, what else we got?
We got AJ of RDP. They said obviously set up a feud between him and Brock Lesnar for Backlash, even until SS, I'm assuming it's SummerSlam and not Survivor Series. I think the soon to come Eternal Warfare and the Bloodline needs to take center stage. Without him, this feud can resume later on around Royal Rumble.
Damn, nigga.
I thought we was in the long-term booking. That is like super duper long-term booking. Shout out to Matthew Singer. They said the direction I suspect is they're probably going the best they can do right now. Beats Brock, wins Money in the Bank, uses it to cash in on Roman at SummerSlam. Same time the Bloodline is falling apart, finally wins. Then gets Vadered by Gunther a few months later. Damn, man. Y'all don't want Cody to have no peace, no nothing. Man, just because we call him the King of the South, y'all just
Yeah, want to run with
it. Yo, shout out to Michelle M. Brock at Backlash, tag with Sammy and KO, and take out the Usos as Solo. Roman at SummerSlam. Hey, look, Cody should have smacked up Solo Sikoa on a Raw after Mania. Man just sat there and was like, yo, I know I could have beat you. Like, nah, bro. I got hands for Solo.
He could have kicked him in front of Roman, and then like Roman would have did nothing. He'd be like, damn, you just really kicked him. Like, all right, that's what's up.
Yo, facts. Yo, shout out to wrestling fan losing to almost all summer. Come on, man. We can't do that.
What are you trying to do to my mans right now?
Come on, man. Let me read one or two more. Shout out to all ex WWE 73. They said I'll put Cody versus Roman in the first blood match. All right, man. Y'all wilding. For the WWE World Title, the loser will head to either AEW or Impact. Man, y'all gotta be serious with this, man. I'm like asking serious questions. Y'all not giving me serious answers, but it's okay. Shout out to I Hate You, Stevie. They said have him and Brock fight. It has to happen. Or schedule him for a Solo Sikoa revenge match. After that, go through the Usos, finally dismantling the bloodline, space down till SummerSlam, and maybe throw in a qualifier for the belt between him and Randy. I don't know when Randy coming back. I thought he was going to be on the Raw after Mania. He was nowhere to be seen. I was pissed. Shout out to Andrew Knows Best, and we're gonna end on this one at Drew Knows Worst. Cody needs to get his get back clean after he miraculously gets over on Brock. That'll be SummerSlam. He takes down Roman and goes full Cena. The crowd will start to hate him and finally get Cody Lander. Like, come on, man. Cody's not turning heel.
Oh, like Homelander? That's cute.
Yeah, Cody Lander.
Get it?
Jeezy the Snowman. So you said that you thought that we were going to get Randy Orton on the Raw after Mania. We didn't get Randy Orton. We didn't get Randy. But we got Matt Riddle.
Oh, one half.
Matt Riddle's back.
Yeah.
And why is he trying to funk with the Miz instead of, I don't know, the guy that put his whole thumb and whole ism like all in here and put you out for 6 months? Solo was there.
Line.
Yeah. I don't
Matthew.
get it. I don't get
bro, because the news hit that day that he was in LA. I was like, please don't have him pull up and be Cody's like mystery partner or whatever. He didn't pull up. Yeah, he didn't pull up and wasn't his mystery partner because Paul Heyman was like, yo, whoever comes to help you, they can't have a match with Roman Reigns for the next however long he has the belt. Brock don't even have, he can't even challenge for the title. So that was where they went with it. So after that, I kind of was like, okay, let that go. About to sweat off my forehead. Let's go to the next one. And then he came out, I was like, bro, I don't want to see this shit. Literally no surprise returns, no new real new storylines or anything significant except for Matt Riddle's return and Brock beating the hell out of the Cody. I was like, bro, this shit is dookie, nigga. That
bro,
whole
you beat him
show.
up for 9 minutes. Nigga took water breaks. He was, let me get a little water real quick. Let me get a little water. He picked up the steps and then placed him in the ring gently and then pushed him in you know what I'm saying? Cody ain't going nowhere. Brock Lesnar. You better get an F5 right here too. When Roman was
I'm Brock Lesnar.
Get up out of here, please. It got nothing to do with me. You feel me? Come on, Solo.
That's really how it was. He just snuck out of the ring. It was oh, this is what time you want? You just want to beat his ass. All right, bro, I'm gonna leave you to it. I'm gonna leave you to it. You ain't said nothing but a word. You got it.
Because you know you don't want to fight me. You know what I'm saying? Because we already see how that went. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You try to get Barry on some more tables? Like, yeah, I know. You better fight him. You better fight the All-American man right here because I'll beat your ass in these streets already.
I'm trying to piece together why Brock would be mad at Cody. I've seen some people throwing out some theories that he was mad at Cody for not beating Roman and because he can't challenge for the title and he wanted Cody to win so he could challenge Cody and kind of get around that. I saw people saying like, yo, he just doesn't like that Cody came back from AEW, got all the spotlight, got all the glory, like, you know, straight just coming back. And he's been here the
nobody told you to come out there, Brock.
Like,
nobody told you to be about. Nobody told you about Challenger. Could have Brock. Listen, Dolph Ziggler was ready to come out here to famous or somebody. All right.
Yeah.
Nobody told you. Listen, Brock Lesnar was just acting like a dude whose braid is touching the shoulders now, acting like Dylan Brooks. All right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't care about nothing. Cody about to win anyway in Puerto Rico, knowing that he's not. So now, once he realized that after 2.5 hours of nothing on Raw, he was like, you know, let me go ahead and F5 this dude and get out the ring.
A whole bunch of nothing on Raw. Like, and we can go to the next story if you want about, you know, a certain someone being back. If you want.
Yeah.
Yo, he back, y'all. He back, y'all. Vince back. Yo, man sat down and creative in Gorilla after the whole day. They had meetings with the talent this weekend. Had meetings like at Monday Night Raw, apparently. They were like, yo, about, you know, them selling the company to Endeavor and everything like that. And they were like, yo, you know, Triple H is still in charge of creative. Y'all don't got to worry about nothing. Again, they said Triple H is in charge of creative. Y'all don't got to worry about nothing. Pull up to Monday Night Raw. Vince shows up. You're doing rewrites of the script. You're scrapping segments mid-show. Apparently Seth Rollins supposed to have a promo. Instead, he came out there and just held the mic out to the audience for like a minute and a half, and then they went to the next thing. Like, it was just weird. You can tell something was off, and immediately people were like, oh, Vince is back. And then you also had your other side saying like, oh, well, you know, just because there's a bad show doesn't mean that Vince is back. And then like, wake up Tuesday morning, report says, survey says, yeah, Vince is back. Yeah, man, like like the whole time, like we knew it was going there. Like, if you had been watching Vince McMahon do anything for the last however many years you've been a wrestling fan, you've been a wrestling fan for more than 10 years, like, you know this already. If you've ever read any stories about Vince McMahon, you've known this before. CJ, how many stories or things have you heard about Vince McMahon, like, promising not to do some shit or promising to do some shit where he just went right back?
Yo, Brett, listen, Hitman, lifetime contract, $1 million a year. But that shit lasted for 3.5 hours. And then he was like, you know what, but I think you might as well just call it WCW, you feel me? Because like they got money over there that they just give it away. You feel me? But I thought you said I'll take less money. Like, nah, man, because, you know, like Sean. Hey, yo, check this out. Yo, Sparky Plug, you're gonna be the champion one day, all right? I just need you to be a part of the new Midnight Express, okay? With Bodacious Bart. All right. Hey, listen, yo, Val Venus, that's what I need you to do, big dog. You have a lot of championship in you. I just need you to be a part of the Censor Squad. You feel me? Just for a little bit, and then everything's gonna be just fine. Vince McMahon's word is about, like, he literally told his father, like, when I buy this, like, I promise I won't go global. Like, I promise I won't go global. I'm not going to do anything like that. As soon as he closed his eyes, saying to go to his eternal resting place, he was like, listen, we're doing WrestleMania tomorrow. Call Mr. T and Cyndi Lauper. Like, listen, call Mr. T and Cyndi Lauper right now. Why would I call them at the same time, Vince? It has to be on the road. Look at this mirror, see? Look at that mustache, mirror, see?
Yo,
you thought I was away, coppers? Here I am,
like, bro. Like, bro, like John Jonah Jameson, man, the mustache is nasty. Like it matches the return and everything like that. But you know, the whole time, like he came back. Like I think reports hit that he was coming back like in December, that he was trying to, you know, work his way back in the company. And like us and a bunch of other like wrestling podcasts, news outlets reported this. CNBC reported this. Just sharing the article. People under the article talking about y'all fear mongering. Y'all just doing this for engagement. The only reason y'all talk about this is because y'all just want people to like click on your stuff. Like, nah, bro, I'm just reporting the news. Then after that, we get more news. Vince McMahon has actually got himself back in the company. He's remaking the company his image. Stephanie steps down. Everybody says, you know what? Vince might be back. He's just facilitating the sale of WWE. He's not going to be in creative whatsoever. Like I said, I've been watching wrestling since I was 9 years old. Also, have a fucking brain, bro. I can see this shit a mile away, but everybody wants to say like, yo, he promised that he wasn't going to come back to creative. Like he said that. They said that he wasn't going to be involved in anything whatsoever. Fast forward to WrestleMania, because he laid dormant for a while. Didn't say or do anything, just working on the inside. Word hits that he booked Omos versus Brock. Oh, well, you know, that was just one match. Like, he can't just book one match in his own show. Like, he been doing this for 4 decades. He can't book one match in his own show. Man got the taste for it, bro. He a junkie.
Bro, Ben, as soon as I heard, here comes the money, I'm like, this man here that inserted himself into night 2. Listen, Paul, I'll give you night 1, but night 2, I'm only going to give you one match. It's going to be the Intercontinental Championship match because you're the workhorse of this company. All right? You're going to fight Dana White next year in Philadelphia in front of Kevin Hart. Once I heard here comes the money, I was like, okay, yeah. Vincenzo Kennedy McMahon is back. It's bike.
I tried for a great deal of WrestleMania Night 2 and the whole the booking of the main event. I tried to, you know, kind of be that person, be like, yo, man, nothing concrete. We don't know, you know, there's no evidence, no stories coming forward. And I just like, I just let it ride. Just like say that, you know, Triple H booked it. All right. Like literally, I was like, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like no one can ever say that, you know, we haven't done that. But like literally everyone reporting on this getting attacked for like, and still right now, you're reporting it on, you got people talking about like, man, y'all really annoying. Y'all just starting stuff. I'm like, nah, bro. How am I starting stuff when you got multiple people talking about that they felt lied to? They felt cheated because they were told like, that he wasn't coming back. Hell, Triple H walked out on Monday Night Raw opening segment, told everybody in the building, nothing is changing. You know, it's the same WWE then, now, forever. You know what I mean? Like,
and then said Bailey staying back.
Like, literally. And then what do we have? And then what do we get? Like, the same stuff that we got like 9 months ago. And like, I say what I say about Triple H on here. Like, I said it on the post show that sometimes it feels like there's a disconnect from, the pay-per-views to some of the shows and the build up to, the big shows or whatever. Like, for a lot of Vince McMahon's booking in recent years, there were disconnects from week to week. You know what I mean? Disconnects from segment to segment. I'd rather have that. And I feel like, a lot of the work that Triple H put in to kind of build up the credibility of the company again, kind of, build up morale and like, making it look like it's a fun place to work. Because you had for the first time in what feels like years, you had people that were outside of like the bubble of like Japan. You had people on the indies who were like, I might be interested in going to WWE again. I want to work with Triple H. I feel like he'd do right by me. Now all that's out the window. All that's out the window.
We don't know. Endeavor might just like, yo, check this out. Because Endeavor has more money than Vince McMahon. At the end, listen, Ari Emanuel has more money than Vince McMahon. If I don't want you here, listen, Dana White just makes the fights and says the F word a whole bunch of times in press conferences, and then calls all the fighters that he needs to pay the money, and then he loses bitches when they leave. So Triple H can do that. Why not calling the wrestlers bitches and stuff? Like, it's soon, like it would take 10 prominent stars to be like, yo, we're leaving if he's booking to Ari Emanuel. He'd be like, all right, whatever. Yo, Vince, I'm saying, here's your money, here's the title, and sit down. And like, you got to listen to somebody that got more money than you. Like Donald Trump is like eye level with Vince, but you ain't eye level with Ari Emanuel and Endeavor. Just like Dana White. Here's $8 billion and shut up and sit down and then say what we say right here. Read these cue cards. Yeah. John Jones versus whoever's going to die next. Yeah, now get out the way.
Like literally, this might have to happen. Like they might have to like literally force his hand within this deal, because you have like I said a few minutes ago, you have prominent wrestlers. Fightful reported that you had like wrestlers near the top of the card saying like, yo, when they saw Vince McMahon come back and they saw like the whole like everything that they said about Triple H being in charge of creative, all that going out the window, they felt like they were lied to. They even said that they didn't even like dislike some of the storylines that he was pitching. They just felt like they were lied to. They just wanted, someone to be straightforward and honest with them. Like you got Bailey tweeting cryptic stuff, talking about like, yo, when the romance is over, you can't do nothing about it no more. I'm paraphrasing. And you have like multiple wrestlers like giving her flowers all at once. And it's kind of like, I know like everybody's like, oh, well, they just showing love. Me and Yim had to, kind of make that tweet to kind of like, settle everyone down. But right now it kind of feels like these things aren't coincidence. They aren't just like, yo, I'm just giving you your flowers. It kind of feels like, there's a little something more to that. Graham, what you got to say?
Kind of feels like damage control.
Oh, control with O in it. There's an O in this one.
Nah, but that's like not even the only thing. Like you said, like Bailey was pulled from Raw for some reason last minute. She was supposed to be involved with Damage Control in the segment. There was even something like the other day where like there was a fan in the in the audience that had like the Give Dana Brooke a Chance sign. They took that. Dana Brooke is like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like what's up? Like that I don't get. Charlotte might be taking a break. She might be going on hiatus. She's on vacation right now, I believe today or
Charlotte's
yesterday.
Like John Moxley. She was like, but I'm not even supposed to be here right now. Why do I even have this belt?
Is that why?
Like, why do I even like listen? Me, like I just got married and then came back and then won this belt that I didn't even want from Liv Morgan. What do we do? Like that should give you some instance that Vince is back right now. Like Vince knows how to goes, but like Vince knows how to play the hits. All right, Vince will be flawless in the verses, but this ain't a verses, dog. This is the actual business, and you are out of date. So like Charlotte, like there's no like Charlotte just wants to like Charlotte gets such a bad rap, and every time she's gone, you ungrateful urchins just be like, man, when Charlotte was here, like yeah, but now I'm not. So shut up.
That's what I say every time. Like they literally had to bring her back to kind of save like the women's division from Ronda. And yeah, I don't use the term save lightly. She saved that belt, then passed it on to Rhea Ripley. She's been back for 5 months and had a handful of matches. Like that can already tell you, like she had an almost a year-long break or a 9-month break, and then came back and put in a little bit of work and then dipped again. Like I'm wondering how much of this stuff is coincidence and how much of this stuff is just like, yeah, he's back. I don't really care to deal with this anymore.
Bro, I arguably had the best match on WrestleMania weekend. Like I arguably had the best match. Like I probably had the best match on WrestleMania weekend.
Like I was telling y'all, I should be in the main event.
But we had no build. You took the main event from me for the bloodline thing. Even though the bloodline is going to end it, But we don't have no build, even though we have a 3-year-long build from the Thunderdome WrestleMania.
She was woof. She was selling wolf tickets with that, talking about this is a 3-year build. Like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
There's nothing's happening here.
I mean,
actually.
if you could have put put a story behind it, like Ben and them been crying for.
Yeah, but they didn't.
It's like, listen, all you need is some false finishes. Listen, but sometimes you just need to go out there and just like, listen, man, me and her gonna fight, and then we're gonna see who's gonna win. And that's what we did.
Right.
And now I'm taking 4 months off.
Yeah, you got to get people to the building, man. But yeah, man, like it hasn't been a good week for for WWE, like for TV wise. I mean, stocks have gone up because the Endeavor sale and everything
not
like
even
that.
TV wise, just morale. TV wise, they did a
morale is in the pooper.
Yeah, and that's a problem, But I mean, this is a transition period. But like you said, people are upset because they felt like they were blatantly being lied to. I think it was somebody earlier in the chat that said Vince told Triple H to go out there, cut that promo, and took his chair. It's like, all right, cool, I'm here now, big dog. Like,
man, go get a sandwich.
Yeah, you and Omos. You know what I'm saying? He was in there anyway.
Oh yeah, well here, while you back there, tell Omos he got to wrestle real quick.
Yeah,
for real.
Omos, he was in catering, didn't really have anything to do, and there was suddenly a rush to make sure that he had his gear and that he could wrestle. Like no one wants to hear that the night of. Like, imagine you at your job and you just chilling, like kind of waiting to get off the clock, and they're like, "Hey man, I need you to finish this project right now." Like, yo, you're gonna be pissed.
But I'm off for 15 minutes.
Don't that kind of sound like a DM that we got last week?
Yo, man. Hey, listen, bro. We just got these. Listen, man. I just need you to say 500 more words real quick. You feel me? And then I need you to listen. I know you just made a sandwich.
Hey, Jizzle. I was just alluding to it. Like, niggas might watch the program, bro.
I say 500 words every day. That could be you talking about doing on some Patreon,
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. Man, just like morale is down and everything. And it's like, where do you go from here? Like, that's why I'm hoping, like, at some point that whoever, that Endeavor looks into this stuff and is kind of like, yo, this is not the guy to run it. Because this was critically was one of like the lowest rated episodes of Monday Night Raw in like years. Like people are trying to say it was the worst episode of Raw in 30 years. I can name you about 5 episodes that were worse. We want to really get down to it. But yeah, man, like it's just like, well, where do we go from here?
We finished this deal with Endeavor. You know what I'm saying? We got this $9.3 billion evaluation. It's up and it's stuck. We get more sponsorships. We don't care that y'all want more pro wrestling. We told y'all we ain't that. I don't know how many times we told y'all we ain't that. So it's like,
well, you're gonna watch anyway. You're gonna watch.
Yeah, I think what we got this past weekend with WrestleMania, with like the advent of the more sponsorships being present, more celebrity presence, it's always a celebrity feel, you know what I'm saying, when it's WrestleMania, when they do these big shows. But this was different. Like, they just had Uzi come out and do a surprise performance unannounced. Like, for what? For nothing? Because it's in Philly next year. What does that have to do right now? Just because we want to do it? Okay, why not?
Like,
yeah,
it was fire though. I wasn't mad at it.
It was.
But what do you guys think about, because this new corporate structure, right? This the thing with Vince. He just signed that employment deal with WWE last week, or rather, last week, based off of the work that he's basically been doing since the top of the year. That is a contingency plan if they fucking turn around and let him go. If they turn around and say, all right, cool, well, maybe this not gonna work out. There's exactly, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Salute to, you know what I'm saying, left and right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say their names because they ain't sent us a check yet, but salute to left and right. You know what I'm saying?
You know what
left
this
cheek,
feels
right
like?
cheek. What?
This entire deal It's just like, and they gave him the little title, like executive, blah 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 blah. Like remember when Khaled was making the side executive producer of albums that, he didn't even know what was going on. Like that's what it feels like to me. Like, listen, but we're gonna give you this title. He's gonna hear the name, like, yeah, I'm an executive. But like the only thing that's his birthright is the WWE, and eventually, you give him enough money. Like, listen, Ari Emanuel is a shrewd operator. He ran the Fertittas right out of there. But go ahead, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, Vince is gonna be way easier because he has a mustache now, so he's in a midlife crisis. Just buy him a motorcycle, he'll be out the way.
It's an old life crisis. Like, he definitely did that and the dye job to try to look younger.
It was a post-life crisis.
Yo, man pulled up, was like, yo, what's going on, fellow teenagers?
Yeah, bro, look like the old dude from Sons of Anarchy. What was his name? Clay? Call him Clay McMahon.
Like, bro, like, he just looks older. Like, yo, like, man was definitely like, yo, trying to act like he with the times. Like, bro, no, you're not. And
bro,
it's like,
so you can grow this mustache this whole time and never did it? I don't trust nobody like that, dog. You can't trust nobody like that.
Yeah, like if LL Cool J just pops up with like a goatee, like something's wrong.
Yo, if LL Cool J came out with a beard, I'm like, all right, bro.
So I guess the word is like, I guess what people are assuming is going to be the tell. If this Vince thing is going to be more permanent, or if this is going to be kind of the way that things are going to go, is if he travels to SmackDown this week.
He ain't going to Portland.
They're thinking the idea is that, like, oh, okay, he was already in LA for the whole week anyway. Like, is he going to start traveling with the team again and like just being guerrilla every week?
Yeah, because he definitely got on there and was talking about, like, yo, just the weirdest way to say that he's not. He was like, yo, I'm just in charge of the big decisions creatively. I'm not going to be out there in the weeds and in every show, and then pulls up to Monday Night Raw. And it's like, yo, so what are we doing?
He said that at least 4 or 5 times. I don't want to be in the weeds. I don't want to be in the weeds. He said that hell of a time.
Give Vince his fruit snacks and his tablet, and then his executive producer title, and then like get business done. All right, that's exactly what Iron Man was going to do. Like his $20 million.
What do you guys think about the idea of what they might do with like the rights fees and stuff like that? Like they might try to combine this whole thing together and go after like a big deal, like
UFC, but get his weight up,
and WWE. Like what if what if they both land on ESPN? Like what if they just bring WWE into the ESPN fold and it's Raw?
Aren't they kind of already in there because they do like the interviews and blah blah blah?
But they do that sparingly every now and then with WWE. It's not like a permanent thing.
They haven't had like a main like presence on ESPN for like years. I remember they brought him back and they did like a highlight, like a weekly highlight segment with that Jonathan Coachman hosted for a little while, and then as soon as they kind of got tired of it, they just like chucked that shit out the window. I mean, like I wouldn't mind them being on ESPN, but I feel like I don't know. It just comes down to where is like how much money is there to be made. I feel like if you can make more money, like splitting it up between Fox and USA Network, like they'll keep that. But if ESPN wants to, give them more for both, I feel like they would go with it.
Bro, ESPN Plus doesn't even know what to do with UFC right now. They still they don't even know how to get that shit to work right. There's no way ESPN or ESPN Plus is going to pay whatever Peacock is paying these motherfuckers. We're not losing that deal.
And then on top of that, you're not going to get that deal until like 2026 because they're still under contract with Peacock until then. But yeah, it's like it just for me, I think it just boils down to like who's going to pay us more. Because that ESPN app, like, bro, they gave me that shit for free with Verizon. They was like, yo, you want this shit? I was like, I'll take it.
Bro, I got that and Hulu and Netflix for like $8.99 all together for like the first 6 months on a Black Friday deal in 2019. And I was like, oh, okay. Still had to pay an extra $50. Like, nobody's gonna do that. Like, listen, get UFC right. Listen, UFC need to get its weight up. because now the big dog's in the building. All right, we just signed KD.
Yo,
UFC and WWE is KD. Like we just signed KD.
nah, bro.
right.
WWE definitely pulling up to the table like dude was promoting Shazam. He was like, "Yo, man, you can't take your kids to see UFC. You can't take your family to see UFC. You take them to see WWE. You can't take them to see UFC. though. That's not a family show."
But
It's like, yo, I feel like, yo, facts. It's like, I don't know. It's just we're just gonna have to see how this plays out. I mean, like, there's a lot of time before this actually goes through because they still have to go through, the merger investigations.
Yeah, you're getting sued again.
For all we know, this could be blocked.
Facts, bro. Because I remember, like, you have like every time there's like a big merger happening on, like, this has to be approved to make sure, like, okay, the niggas that are buying this are not running a monopoly and owning everything, which is why when, back when Disney bought Fox, I was like shocked. I was like, are they allowed to do this? And they're like, yeah, it's not a monopoly at all. And I'm like,
what?
Definitely feels like a monopoly, but whatever.
No, Nickelodeon's right there. Feel me? Like, all right. Say, look, it's Nick Cannon. Look at him over there in Chalk Zone.
What else you guys want to talk about?
I want to talk about NXT real quick.
Okay.
Now, like, what happened, I'm saying, like, Braun being the turncoat, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying you can't trust it. I told y'all, man, we told y'all from the beginning, we can't trust a man with a goatee like Braun Breakers, all right? Look.
John Breaker? Remember John Breaker? We kept calling this man John Breaker.
We don't trust his goatee, man. Like, you knew he was going to turn on him. Like, you knew it, you know what I'm saying? Can't see it. Even though listen, man. NXT definitely had a footprint in WrestleMania weekend, and if night 2 would have went the same night as if night 2 was night 1 and had to go against the because that felt like a takeover to me for the first time in a long time. Stand and Deliver felt takeover-ish, just for the moments and stuff. But yeah, you know what I mean? I'm saying Bronson Breaker, LeBron Breaker turned on my man, blood. Now he's a super baby face now.
Did he really turn on him because, like, Trick and Mello were beating his ass at Stand and Deliver? Trick hit him with the belt. Mello took advantage of that.
But he kicked out of it though.
Yeah, but he still hit him. Like, I was like when Braun Breaker raised his hand at the end of the show and everything like that, and was like, "Yo, man, it's your time to shine." I was like, "Yo, this man, if he doesn't go up to the main roster, I'm like, he's gonna beat Mello and Trick's ass." I can see that coming, and like for him to just get booed out there, and they're like, "Yo, you suck! Like, how could you do this to Mello?" It's like, bro, anytime that somebody hits me over the head with a belt, like, yo,
you're mad at me.
Like, yo, facts. Like, yo, why are y'all booing me? I'm right.
He's like, look, I'm like, why are you booing me? I'm right.
Basically, it's like, bro.
And that was basically Braun Breaker's best match that I've ever seen him in.
Like, it definitely
the best
felt
matches
like
he's ever
that.
done.
It's this was legitimately the first time in his whole run where I was like, yeah, I'm excited for what he has to do. I'm excited for a rivalry that he has to do because I already knew the end game was going to be Carmelo Hayes. But now I already know, he's probably going to do the rematch for the title. But how are we going to work in like call-ups and stuff like that from now? Because I can't imagine like, yo, anybody really wants to leave NXT right now. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what they want to do. It's just like, yo,
you get caught up with the belt. Show up. Nigga, take your ass to fucking SmackDown and help us. Listen, Melo got people to beat up, all right? You know what I'm saying? First person you need to beat up is, Dragunov. You know what I mean? Because I thought, like, that 5-way was some of the most Dragon Ball Z shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, there was some really spots that I've seen that even the other spot monkeys like me, I'm just like, okay, he could have Hurricane Rana M into a suplex. It's going to turn into this. It's going to turn into this. It's going to turn. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, it's like
it's the first time, like in a long time, like you said earlier, it felt like a takeover. It felt like the spirit of like old NXT, like black and yellow NXT was there. And like that Fatal 5-Way, like you were talking about, that for me, that was one of the best matches of the entire weekend, like of any like promotion, WrestleMania, all that. And Wes Lee is like the first man in the history of the world to be like, yo, I'll smack everybody up in here and then come out, winning. Because usually, like, if you've seen somebody say that, be like, yo, man, I'll beat everybody ass in here. He ain't making it out there walking on his own power, bro. And he did that. So history was made. History was definitely made. Cora Jade came back on the episode of NXT.
Oh, yeah. She's going to get smoked by Indy. Because Indy's on her Liv Morgan run.
Tiffany Stratton involved in that too, because she had came out and distracted her, and then Cora came. What's the thing?
Are they a team?
Nah. But I think it's probably Tiffany that's gonna take the belt though.
Yeah,
no, so Rugal blood. I know Ivy Nile blood. Listen, Ivy Nile and got Tegan Paxley out the way. You know what I mean? Choking somebody else out behind her back while looking somebody in the eyes. Like, imagine getting choked out, by somebody while they had their arms behind their back and they're looking your parents in the eyes.
Yeah.
This is what Ivy Nile is taking that belt in 2 years.
2 years is crazy.
Yo, she got to wait 2 years to get that belt. I don't even want it no more.
Yeah, man, sure, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Like, yo.
She went around Judas and Brutus. They ain't got no belt, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't got to have no belt. So they're
being... DC been like mentoring them though.
Yeah, that's gonna help.
John Jones, you're gonna be just fine.
Julia said if there's any like crossover with UFC with this merger under Endeavor, he'd like to do a UFC fight.
I can see that. If CM Punk can do it.
I beg your pardon?
That's funny.
But all you gotta do is know how to wrestle, dog. Like, think about Chad Gable getting there. Against one of them.
Gable said he don't give a fuck about none of that.
But
everybody's getting suplexed and double legs.
Gable said, like, yo, man, I'm just trying to get him, trying to find my way to a little title, man. I'm trying to like, bro, you see me do that rolling suplex at WrestleMania? Like, bro, I'm literally out here trying to get booked in a title match, any kind. Like, bro, you wanna throw in the European title, cruiserweight title, anything, bro. I'll take whatever belt you give me.
Yeah. Where's the new deal? Like, when's it supposed to be a new belt? Like, whatever to that.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like they said. Triple H had commissioned a new title. Like, yo, when he was on his way out of Gorilla, Triple H got thrown that shit, man. Vince threw that shit at the back of his head. He's like, yo, take that weak ass title with you because we keep both belts around here.
Saying? He's going right to Roman. Play the pianos. Get out there and play the piano.
Yeah. What else we got?
Let me see. I think that's it.
That's gotta be the wrestling week.
You guys are amazing. The show's been great. At the Enemies P3 on Twitter. I'm on my guy Graham. These guys can close us out because you guys have been doing just a phenomenal job tonight. Smash up. A bang up job.
Bro, hey, so what you telling me? Like, yo, I've heard this speech before, and usually what comes after it is like a pizza party, bro.
I'm talking about everybody got an 85 on the star testing.
Couple of gold stars.
Y'all want some money? Nah, y'all don't want no money. Y'all want pizza. That's exactly what y'all want.
I ain't gonna hold you. I damn near want pizza.
Y'all want 1/7 of a pepperoni on your fucking on your sliver of a slice.
I'm finna go get some pizza.
Yo, pizza that big.
Yeah, pizza's lit.
Hey, yo. Hey, you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, @_SonOfMars_. If you're on Twitter, follow the enemies @the enemies PE3, and you can go to the link tree on there. Right on there, click on it. Shows everything that we got. Like, we got TikTok, we got Discord, we got Facebook group, like all that. Tap in to all that. Jizzle?
Yeah, man, you heard what he said. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the champion, the real champion, you know what I'm saying? Made out like a bandit, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? At Yet As Me. 2 underscores, 2 E's, you know what I'm saying? 2 championship rings I don't deserve. So follow the Facebook group. Follow us. Tell all your favorite people to listen to us. Tell your mama to listen to us. And yeah, man, we're the best in the world, whether you like it or not.
Salute to Brother Greatness. He was on Dynamite tonight in that trios match with the Blackpool Combat Club. And what else was I going to say? I forgot. So I'll let y'all later. But hey, till next week, take care of yourselves and each other. We out. Deuces.
Shout out to me.
I just want to say thank you all. And as always, fuck everybody else. I love y'all.